Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Tamagotchi Connection series. So as you see here, we have evolved from a miniature circle to a bigger circle. So we are now at this weird bigger circle stage. As you see, our Tamagotchi, we still have one hunger heart. I need to fill up its happiness though. But overall, we have done a bit of training. This is when it calls out or whatever. So for example, every time it wants praising, or let's say if it's needing attention, then it will do that. So it'll yell at you and be like, I need something, and you just go down to this little menu down here, where it's like a little thing, click this, and you, let's say if it just yells out without crying or anything like that, then you give it a timeout, but you praise it for, it'll do this crying animation, and that's when you give it, the praising. So pretty simple stuff there. You just have to catch it when it does it. If you don't catch it, it acts like a sort of care mistake in a way, by leading you down the dark pathways and stuff like that. Hopefully, I'm doing pretty well. I have made one care mistake already, so that is one negative so far. But hopefully, that doesn't affect me too much. But we are doing pretty well so far. And our meals and snacks did change, so for example, let's give them a meal. It's now a piece of bread, or a loaded potato. I don't know. I imagine a piece of bread, because it reminds me of the bread from Digimon Tamers. So, hopefully, it's bread. In later connections, you'd actually be able to pick out foods you want to buy and stuff like that. So, you can buy, little miniature sandwiches and stuff like that. I made an old reel about it. Made, a joke reel years ago called, the Ultimate Sandwich or something like that, where it's a Tamagotchi eating a sandwich. The dumb days of making Instagram reels and short TikTok videos, when it was mostly about the music. Nowadays, it's about whatever it feels like. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. But let's look at the snack, too. Which, there you go. It's a little piece of candy now. Really cool. You get to watch him eat the candy. It's pretty cool. Love how they actually had a little animation of it being in his gums and everything. Him chewing it around like a piece of bubble gum. Pretty cool. I do not give him snacks too often, though, because I kind of just prefer, doing these whole, mini-game type things. I'm not going to do it on camera, because, one, I cannot even barely see what's going on this, so it'd be pretty pointless for me to do that right now. I did have to change up the time of this guy real quickly, though, to record a video, because I should have done it earlier, but I did not. So I changed the time or whatever to wake him up, just so I can record a video. But it's pretty simple so far. I'll just change back the time later on. But it's pretty easy. I have this on a time delay currently where, for most V-Pets I do, I usually put them 2 hours behind. Just so I'd be more on my schedule than anything else. So, very clever way of how I raise V-Pets. Done that for years, but nice little tip or whatever for those who wake up either later in the day or do things in the morning. So that's what I did to sort out my little issues with this. But overall, we've done pretty well. We haven't had any medical issues. We haven't had any major anything pop up yet. I think next video, I don't know if they evolve soon or not, but we should be able to get to the next evolution of this guy pretty soon. I'm kind of interesting of how she will evolve, because it's very interesting how this device has evolutions. There's, 2 ways of care mistakes in this one. You have physical ones, and then you have mental ones. So, both of those have, a really interesting effect on the Tamagotchi itself. And basically, you can give out, multiple ways of, evolution and stuff. Especially as you go on forward with the device, when you're going through the extra generations and stuff like that, and you have a limited selection with how each generation will breed out another egg. You do get more choices of evolution with the next generations. It adds up another choice and everything. And currently we have a girl, but let's say if we get a boy the next generation, then it will give us a different set of Tamagotchis. So it's actually pretty interesting how this device works out. But so far, we are doing pretty well on this guy. Or girl. Sorry, I need to get that whole mentality out of my head. But so far, we are doing pretty well. But that's pretty much it. All we have to do is, I'm going to see if I can fill up the training bar a bit more over time. Hopefully I can. That'd be really cool if I could. If not, then, oh well. And I did learn that you can't actually pause this device, which I kind of always forget you can pause the original connections. I don't know why. This is probably because I've been around like the Japanese versions of these, which they don't have pausing. But in these versions, you just hit A and B, and it just pauses. It just does a little thing. This pause isn't forever, by the way. This pause does end after like 24 hours or 12 hours or something like that. I remember that when like one day I paused it and then like I woke up the next day and it was unpaused. So this pause isn't forever. This is not like modern Digimon where you can leave it in a fridge for like months on end. This is very different. To unpause it, you just press A and B again. And it's just going to take me to the time screen. Pretty cool. Very interesting way of doing it. At least it doesn't like shut off everything like the Pendulum X pause. So everything's pretty well done on this. Pretty cool little device. But this video will probably be very short today because there's not much going on for this one. We're doing our care very well. And just pretty much it for right now. We're doing everything pretty well. I don't think we have anything in the friend or present yet. Nope. Because we are still very early on in this device. But that's pretty much it for a lot of this. We should be getting more of the interesting special events soon, once he evolves, or she evolves. Yeah, need to change that. But for right now, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!